I don't think it really showed the potential of what Luther Burden is. He is an electric player, as we have talked about privately, Austin. I mean, the guy is a yak monster. He has great ball skills and is an elite separator. He's got excellent speed to be able to get off the snap quickly. And Missouri ran a really basic route tree for him. But the thing that I found interesting when I was researching Luther Burden was that Missouri and their head coach, Eliyahu Drinkwitz, basically ran him out of the slot. Their slot receiver is the same as what an X receiver would be, their primary receiver. And so they ran pretty basic routes, considering really a lot of short routes, running a lot of Luther out of the backfield. And I really don't think that it showed a lot of Luther Burden's downfield, kind of on the outside numbers dominance that he can have in the NFL. I think once he gets to the NFL, there's a possibility that he could translate and be able to make that push towards being a more dominant alpha wide receiver. But I think right now we just don't know enough about Luther Burden's ability based off of Missouri's offense that we see a great route runner. We see a guy who can catch the ball and be able to make plays. I mean, I've seen comps to Diet Neighbors and Debo Samuel with a little bit of mix of Rashee Rice. And so I get excited about a player like Luther Burden, but I think there are some question marks in his game that are kind of holding us back from putting him above Ted McMillan.
I agree on Burden. I think you gave him some good comps there, and just the way he's able to make plays after the catch is really impressive. I think that they were able to, he had very low depth of target. He was very much like a at the line of scrimmage guy, a lot of screen passes, a lot of short passes, but he made a lot of those catches. And I think the way they used him is kind of similar to what we see from some of the top guys in the NFL, like Jamar Chase and CeeDee Lamb, where they're just finding ways to get him the ball and just, hoping something good happens. And if he gets into an offense where they're willing to use him like that and really feature him in the offense, I think there's a lot of potential for him to be a star in this league. And I really like Burden. And to me, I think he's the wide receiver too. I think he's got much higher upside than Egbuka, and I still think he's got a pretty solid floor. Now, obviously, a lot is going to depend on the landing spot and who invests in him, but I really like his prospect profile.
Yeah, I mean, even pointing back to what you just said, like the average depth of target or A dot for him was like eight something yards last year, which is not
Yeah,
great at all. And so I think that has more to say about Missouri's offense than what it does about Luther.
right.